right, so let's move on to our next film, which Charles has been waiting a week to talk about. Madea's Destination Wedding.
Yes.
A comedy by Tyler Perry, and this is the 13th film, Shane, in what Netflix is calling the Madea Cinematic Universe. Let me repeat that. The MCU, the Madea Cinematic Universe, not to be confused with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
This is his sixth film for Netflix, and in this film, Madea heads to the Bahamas for a chaotic family wedding. I thought that the formula was familiar, the characters are familiar.
Of course
it's going to the same fan base.
13 episodes. You got to have the same characters.
Okay, I'll start first on this one. I shared in our show that I didn't even know this movie was coming out. I didn't know it was out until I just went to Netflix to see what was new and saw, a new Tyler Perry movie. I watched the trailer and was like, nah, I'm good.
It was the coldest of cold openings.
Oh, bruh. It was a blizzard opening. It was super cold. So I watched this movie and wrote a review, and the opening sequence, when they go to the gas station to get some gas, and somebody tries to carjack Madea, and let's just say, if you haven't watched the movie, because I'm not spoiling it for you, what would happen at a gas station with Madea? She's got a gas pump in her hand. She puts gas on the guy who's trying to break in her car. She puts gas on the car. The guy's trying to take off. Of course, Madea lights a match and blows up the car. That's the opening of Destination Wedding.
Hilarious.
And then there's more.
Hilarious.
Brian, which is played by Perry. Finds out that his daughter has been seeing some guy he's never met.
Never met him.
And not only has he never met him, he goes to talk to the dude, and the dude is just like so chill.
I don't want to talk to you.
He's like, yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Pops? What is happening?
That's not what he said.
No, that's not what he said. I can't really repeat what he said on air, but it was so disrespectful. So I think that was the point of the story. About how you can't judge a book by its cover. So the whole movie is pretty much about that. But that's a small part of the film. All the other foolishness is all built around that. And when I say the foolishness, the guns, the jokes, I don't understand how you have a movie where the father and the aunt do nothing but put the character down every movie.
They just diss Brian.
I don't get it. And then what they did with
the condom broke.
Right. So all these jokes. So I've said enough, Charles. What do you have to say about Madea's Destination Wedding?
I've seen Tyler Perry's films. I've seen his stage plays, and it's all the same stuff. But this one just seems to be a little more ludicrous in that nothing lines up in here. I mean, you talked about how when he goes to meet the father the son comes to meet the father, but then won't talk to the father. I'm like, so of course you're not going to like the guy. I mean, everything in here is just so dumbed down that it doesn't make sense. And if you really have to turn off every piece of your brain to sit and watch this film. You just have to not look for the inconsistencies because there's millions of them, and just laugh at the stupidness, and that's pretty much what I think that's what he goes for. Is just how stupid can I be, and how much can you just laugh at me being stupid? All of us being just ridiculous.
So I'm going to paraphrase something that I wrote in the review because I'm not going to read from my own review, but I wrote that I've long since tried to figure out why people like these movies, right? Because I understand, my mom and my sister have all told me, Tim, you just being hard on Tyler Perry. These movies is funny. And so I said the only reason why he keeps making them is because people keep watching them, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, if you want to stop Tyler Perry from making Madea movies, just stop watching them. But then at some point, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about his base. If his base decide they didn't like these movies anymore, he stopped making them.
But see, I think the point is the base still likes the Madea movies.
Wow.
I mean, these movies are entertaining to the base, and I use that term loosely. It's the basis of comedy for the basis of people who watch it. I mean, they don't look to be enlightened by watching Tyler Perry's movies. They don't look to be encouraged by what Madea does. They just want to sit there and laugh at the foolishness.
Wow. All right, so let's cut to the chase, man. I gave this movie a D. Could have been harder, but I gave it a D. What about you, Charles?
I'm a comedian. I like to be entertained, and there's some comedy in here that happens. That just it's kind of funny, but the story just it's just horrible, and so I couldn't give it any more. I gave it a D plus. Because there are some things about it that are funny.
Look at Shane. Because the way you were saying it, I'm thinking, oh man, wow, you're gonna give it a D plus. Huh?
You thought I was gonna give it a C plus or a B minus? No,
wow,
no, it's not that good.
All right, man. So that's Madea's Destination Wedding, which is streaming on Netflix right now.